Hey guys, welcome to the picks from the six. We are doing our picks again. Weekly picks from December 7th all the way to December 14th.
NBA preseason.
And yep, we're gonna do NBA preseason. But let's start off with the Premier League. Paul, talk about the Tolem and
Who beat Jose's sucky Arsenals?
yeah. So what is Tolem? Tell me the stats on
The first place goal differential over Liverpool.
yeah. Oh my goodness, that's a crazy one. And then what is their record?
I think their record is 7 wins, 3 draws, 1 loss.
All right. And then how much points do they have?
They have 24 points,
24 points, not bad.
and Arsenal is already 11 points back.
Oh yes, but also who did they face to defeat to get even higher on the standings?
They beat Arsenal. They beat Manchester United.
Yeah, all good teams. And what was the score in the Arsenal?
2-0 for Tottenham.
2-0. Oh my goodness. And then their next opponent is Crystal Palace. Do you think they have a chance to win? We have bad lighting. Sorry guys.
And
Who's gonna win?
And-
Crystal Palace or Tottenham?
Tottenham's gonna destroy them.
All right, you heard it from Paul. Now it's my turn. The bad news is coming. Paul had the good news, and now here's the bad news. So Arsenal is in, like Paul said, 13 points behind,
Yeah.
right?
11.
11 points behind. So we're at right now 15th place. We're almost near deregulation.
I don't think Arsenal has ever been
Deregulated?
not to my knowledge.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
And it's 13 points they have. Their record is 4 wins, 1 draw, and 6 losses. And then they got beat down by by Tottenham, really good. There was no match. And
Yeah.
then we're facing Burnley. I think Burnley will get us a win. Will give us a win because they're lower. They're lower
Okay,
than us.
and
And then what's it called?
We're
What is
doing
it?
the NBA
NBA
preseason.
Yes, NBA preseason. But remember, we have to go slow because remember the editing. I have to put the pictures. We can't go too fast, Paul. Remember?
Yeah, NBA preseason.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about our teams first. So Paul's gonna talk about the Toronto Raptors.
They lost a couple players. They lost Serge Ibaka and Marc Gasol.
Yep.
Tough to replace, but they still have a good team.
Okay. And then which players are you looking forward to seeing?
Serge Ibaka
No.
and
Serge Ibaka left.
oh,
though.
I mean,
and Raptors.
Pascal Siakam
Pascal Siakam. Okay,
and Kyle Lowry are gonna have good seasons.
good seasons. Okay, and me, I am New Orleans Pelicans. What is your first game on the 14th?
No.
I forgot, or 13th of December.
I think it's who knows
Yeah,
anymore.
I think it's 14, or no, 13. Yeah, and then what's it called? Me, I'm a New Orleans
Pelicans.
Pelican fan. What's it called? There's a lot of players I'm looking forward to seeing. Hopefully they don't get injured during the season. One of them is Zion Williams.
But I don't think that's likely.
And then Bledsoe came over from a trade. And then who else? Eric
Bledsoe.
Bledsoe, yeah, that's what I said already. He's a good point guard. And then the new center, what's his name? His new center is Steven Adams.
He's good. He's a good rebounder.
Yeah. And then our first game is the 14th. And then the home opening Raptor game is against
The
us.
Pelicans.
So it should be a interesting game to see the new dynamics of both teams. They're
And Toronto is the home team in
Yeah.
Tampa.
in Tampa. You see, Florida's getting all the sports now, eh, Paul?
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna do our picks for this week, preseason. So anything can happen in preseason, but it doesn't mean shit, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Excuse his language, but just in case he didn't mean that. But really, it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Okay. The game Magic versus Hawks.
Yeah.
We both hit Magic.
Yeah. Yep.
Knicks Pistons. Pistons all the way. Rockets Bulls. We both pick Rockets. Clippers Lakers. I pick Clippers. Jose picks Lakers. Kings Blazers. Both pick Blazers.
Mhm.
Thunder Spurs. I pick Thunder. Jose picks Spurs. Pacers Cavs. Both pick Pacers. Raptors Hornets. We both pick Raptors. Grizzlies versus, I think, Wolves. No, Wolves, Knicks.
Wolves, Knicks, yeah.
I pick Wolves, you pick Knicks.
Yep.
Bucks, Mavs. We both pick Bucks.
Yes,
Warriors,
sir.
Nuggets. I pick Warriors, you pick Nuggets.
That's right.
Nuggets, Jazz, Suns. I pick Suns, Jose picks Jazz.
Yep. I like Jazz. Mitchell's awesome. Keep going. Keep going, Paul.
Nets versus Wizards, we'll pick Nets.
And we'll have a player of the week every day, every week.
Pelicans,
Got it.
I think it's Pelicans.
Yeah, Pelicans, yeah.
Versus,
Where are you? Where are you right now? That's what is this? This one you're looking at?
yeah. We did the Wizards and Nets.
Yeah.
Knicks versus Pistons.
Yeah. Knicks. Those are Knicks versus Pistons. So
Yeah.
I changed mine to Pistons because
Okay, Rockets versus Bulls.
yeah.
Both pick Rockets. Clippers, Lakers. I pick Clippers, you pick Lakers.
Yeah.
Kings, Blazers. Both pick
We have a
Blazers.
whole lot of sports coming up, guys. Keep going, Paul.
Pacers versus Pelicans. I pick Pacers, you pick Pelicans. Raptors.
And I'm hoping to win the NFL championship one. I mean, no, the NBA championship because Paul already won the NFL weekly one. I can't-
Raptors versus
yeah,
Hornets.
Raptor versus
Both pick
Hornets.
Raptors. Heat, Pelicans. I pick Heat, Jose pick Pelicans. Mavs versus Bucks. We both pick Bucks.
Okay, we still have another 5 games to go, Paul, and then I'll take over for NFL.
Grizzlies versus Wolves. We both. I pick Wolves, Jose picks Grizzlies. Spurs versus Suns versus Jazz. I pick Suns. Jose pick Suns. Celtics, 76ers. I pick 76ers. Jose pick Celtics. Spurs, Rockets. We both pick Rockets. And Warriors versus Kings. I think we both pick.
Warriors.
Warriors.
Okay, so that's our preseason one. Hopefully, I will win this one because we never had a champion that won hockey, basketball, and football. But I already lost football, so hopefully I bounce back
Yeah.
for that. But now we're going to our NBA, NFL Week 14. Let's go do a recap, shall we? Okay, here we go. Because Paul did a lot of talking, I'm gonna have to take over for the NFL. So here it goes. So this week I won with 7 games. He won 4 games, but it still doesn't matter because he won the whole thing already.
Yeah.
So I have 3 wins. He has like what is it? 8?
Yeah.
8 wins. Yeah. Or 9? No, it was 9 because if you had 8, I could have come back. No. Or is it 8? No, it's 8. You're
Yeah.
right. 8.
No, but you still can't come back.
I know I can't come back. That's right. All right, guys. So here we go. Week 13 recap. So Saints versus Falcons. It was a close match, 21-16 for the Saints, right? Yes. And then it was Browns versus Titans. That was a close match as well. High scoring, 41-35. Titans won. Wait, was it Browns? Yeah,
Yeah,
Browns
Browns.
won, 41. Oh, sorry, I'm getting confused with my automatic wins.
Or your old age.
Yeah. And then after it is Bears versus Lions. Bears won 34-40. Another close game. Then Dolphins beat the Bengals 19-17. Dolphins are on a hot streak. Are they first in their division?
No, they're second.
Second? Okay. Good to
Buffalo's
know.
first.
All right. Excellent to know. And then after that is Vikings versus Jags. 27-23. Vikings won by a close one, a field goal. Then it's the Colts versus the Texans. Colts won 26-20. That was an awesome game as well. Then the Raiders lost to the Jets. Wait, or they won?
No, Raiders beat
What?
the Jets.
Raiders beat the Jets. Oh, okay. I must have read it wrong. Thanks, Paul, for the save. Yeah, they won in the last second, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then it's Seahawks versus the Giants. Giants won the Seahawks 17-12. Then the beatdown of the day was the Pats beating Chargers 45-0. Steve was proud on that day. He's a Pats fan.
We don't actually know, is he a Pats fan or is he a Brady fan? That's never been proven.
Yeah, we'll figure it out when we talk to him another day. Then it's the Eagles versus the, what is that? Eagles versus the Packers.
Packers slapped them around.
Yes. So they won 30-16. Then Broncos and Chiefs. Chiefs won 22-16. Another close game. Then the Steelers, unfortunately, they are not virgins anymore.
Yeah.
So they lost to the Washington Football Club 23-17. So their winning streak is over.
Yeah.
And they got their first loss there. And then the Bills destroyed San Fran, my team, 34-24. And then finally, Cowboys lost to the Ravens, 34-17. What can you say? You know, Cowboys, they don't have their best players right now, so we're both in the same boat. You know? All right, so now we're gonna do our picks for week 14, guys.
If Jose can
read it, yeah, because it was raining. It was rain, so all the paper fell. We're fighting the elements, guys, today, right?
And before we continue, we would like to send a little message to Steve.
Yeah.
To Steve, start trying to play tug of war with the black ice.
Yes, Steve had an accident with the black ice, and the black ice won.
And the black ice always seems to win. And this is a message to Sam. Sam, next time he does that, you might want to give him a little smack on the head.
All right, let's continue, guys. All right, so we got week 14. So Pats versus Rams. We both picked Ram pick was from Paul, and I picked the Pats and that's my guarantee win.
Yeah.
Then it's Titans versus Jags. We're both picking Titans. They're an awesome team. They can't be beat right now. Then it's Vikings versus what is that? Blues. Bucks. So we both picked Bucks on that. Brady power right there. Then we got what is that one? Chiefs versus Dolphins. It's gonna be tricky, but we still think the Chiefs gonna win over the Dolphins. Then after that is what's that? Oh my God! Broncos versus Panthers. He picked Broncos. I picked Panthers. I'm hoping DJ Moore will be playing that day. All right. Next one is Texans versus Bears. I'm picking the Bears because I have fantasy players there, and I'm hoping they can pick it. And Paul is picking Texans. Then after that is Cards versus Giants. Paul is picking Cards. I'm picking the Giants. Paul's division is so whack. The Cowboys still have a chance to win.
But that's how bad they are.
Yeah. Then we got the Cowboys trying to go up the stats against
the Bengals.
I think they can do it. We both pick Cowboys. Then after that is the Colts versus the Raiders. I pick Raiders. Paul picked Colts. It's gonna be a tug of war that one. Then it's Jets versus Seahawks. That's gonna be totally dominated by the Seahawks. Then Panthers versus Packers versus versus I'm horrible Lions. So we both pick Packers. Rodgers all the way. And then it's Falcons versus Chargers. It's a split. He picks Chargers. I pick Falcons because Falcons are on a roll. Then we got Washington versus 49ers. We both pick 49ers. It's a rare occurrence when Paul picks up 49ers. And then we also went to Saints versus Eagles. We both picked Saints to win over the Eagles because Eagles are inconsistent.
And if we don't pick the Saints and we go to Ottawa, we might be, how do I put this gently? We might be
not be welcome. We might not be welcome.
It's not even Sam worried about. It's Humamba worried about kicking our ass.
That's right. We have bad lighting, guys, and that's how it is. Then it's the Steelers versus the Bills. Paul was picking Bills, but I changed his to a tie, and then I picked Steelers to bounce back over the thing, even though the Bills won them in the last contest. Then finally, it's the Browns versus the Ravens. I changed Paul's pick from the Browns to the Ravens, and I picked Browns.
Okay.
All right. So Paul, fantasy pool. We're six. No. My record is 6-7. Now we're in 6th place. We're in the consolation playoff. Now here you go, Paul. Go, you do your thing.
Josh Allen, 30.1 points, 32 of 40 for 375 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 sack, 9 carries out of 11 for 11 yards, 1.8. Kamara, 17.28.
Don't speed too fast. I gotta hear the name, okay?
Alvin Kamara,
Yeah.
15 carries for 88 yards, 1 touchdown, 5.8 yards, 2 catches out of 3 for 64%, 9 yards, 0 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Clyde Herman's 10.20, 11 carries for 37 yards, 3.4 yards, 1 catch for 24 yards. And Danny Amendola, off week, 3 catches out of 5 for 62 yards, 0 touchdowns. Allen Robinson, 13.5, 6 catches out of 7 for 75 yards, 0 touchdowns. Jimmy Graham, we're not even going to bother with
No,
his
he's
stats.
big fat 0 for him.
Delvin Singletary, 11.3, 8 carries for 61 yards, 0 touchdowns, 3.4 yards a
I
carry.
don't know why we have no good lighting. There's a light right behind me. But keep going, Paul.
3.4 for 75%, 22 yards catches. Justin Tucker, 4 extra points, field goals 20 of 29, and 30 from 39. And defense, Buffalo, 4.2 yards, 24 points, 2 interceptions. But the interesting thing with this is
Yes, tell us, Paul.
Buffalo won, but they gave up. I would rather give up a lot of yards and win the game than give up little yards and lose the game.
Oh yes, that is true.
Okay.
All right, so this is the picks for week December 8th to 15. No, December 9 to 15. Is it 9 today, Paul? I can't remember.
Today's the 9th.
Yeah, 9 to 16.
Okay.
Thank you, everybody. This is picks from the 6th. Sorry about the bad lighting. You know, it's getting dark every day early. So see you around.
Okay.
Bye bye.